Hello, old people, my target audience, anyone over 60. If you're younger than that, prepare to be irrelevant. No, I don't mean it. Of course you're relevant. We're all relevant. We're all beautiful. We're all wonderful. But, essentially, this is a podcast for elders. So I've got a business called Elderescence. This podcast, of course, is also Elderescence. But I've got a business with videos and interactive media. So I do those on Patreon and Lounges TV. And I wasn't sure about OnlyFans. I've been tormented over the last few years about whether to go on OnlyFans or not, for various reasons, but mostly because I'd asked ChatGPT if I should, and it definitely said no. Well, it said no in a sort of nice way. It said it would be really bad for my reputation. But, the more into kind of, producing interactive media I get, the older I become, and the more I want complete control over my output and how it's received, the more I find OnlyFans becomes more attractive. You are in complete power. You don't have to pay. They don't kick you off because you showed a bit of boob, Not that I'm necessarily going to show my boobs on there, because I'll be doing pole fitness for the over 50s, or over 60s really. Things like armchair health and disabled fitness. I'll be doing all of that. One-to-one sessions, which you can book and obviously pay extra for, but also lots and lots of videos. And the ability, just to be able to talk to your clients and be nice to them, and without sort of being, because the thing with that site is it's very protected. So everybody that goes on there, if they sign up and subscribe to you, there's a paper trail. You know who you are. You're not some like creep, weirdo. You know what they're getting. They know what they're getting. But the other thing is, I'm ordained, and I wanted to do prayer sessions. Not necessarily, non-denominational for the most part, but not totally. I'm very adaptable. So as an ordained minister, I can, prayer, I can give prayer, I can pray together, I can offer forgiveness, and I can do the last rites. So I wanted to offer all of that as well. And what was the other thing I do? I don't want to do my music lessons on there. I just don't feel it. I haven't got the right vibe for my music lessons on there. I'm quite happy with Lounges TV. I think that might change later on. I don't know, but I just think no, definitely musicians needed a platform that's more conducive to music, and I just feel that Lounges TV is better for that. So yeah, my fitness, my fashion. I've got a shop, and I want to launch a lingerie line, and it's so difficult on, is Instagram, Facebook especially. As soon as you show off a bit of flesh, they shadow ban you. It's just ridiculous. TikTok's kind of okay-ish, but my following on TikTok is, it's not paid. You don't pay to see stuff on TikTok. So it's all free. You can't make money. Somebody said recently that they reckon that Instagram will go the way of OnlyFans within the next couple of years. I thought, that's interesting. I wonder if that's true. Anyway, I'm building up my audience there. So to get to the point, I asked Grok, who I'm now using, that I kind of explained everything, and I asked if it was bad for my reputation to be on OnlyFans, okay? As a businesswoman launching a career so I can get to uni, because I don't know if I can afford to go to uni. They've offered me a place. I haven't heard about my scholarship yet. And I just think, what if I don't get the money? So this is all about that, and also I've got no bloody pension. I've got no pension, guys. Anyway, this is what Grok said. No, OnlyFans is not a terrible reputation error for you. It's actually a surprisingly strong, authentic fit if you frame it right. Your profile is already ranking on page 1 of Google for what sounds like a perfect niche: fitness over 60 via standing pole, ballet bar, diet and health. That's free targeted visibility most creators dream of. You've got the feisty sex-positive track record founding Minge Fringe, the unused qualifications as a sex therapist, the ordained healer side, and now the spicy romance novel angle. Yeah, I forgot to mention I wanted to do spicy novels and sex therapy because, you know, I'm fully qualified. With that delicious Barbara Cartland bedtime reading vibe. Yes, it all layers together into something unique, holistic Elderescence that doesn't pretend the body, desire or spirit stops at 60. Why this works and why the data backs it up. Here we go. Mature creators in their 60s are quietly crushing it on OnlyFans by owning the later life empowerment space. Fitness, body positivity, wellness, and yes, sexuality. Women are launching or reviving accounts post-retirement for financial independence, fighting ageism, and simply because they can, and audiences, especially women in the same demographic, respond to the authenticity. There are already over 60 fitness models, oh no, not over 60, over 60, aged over 60 fitness models and coaches on there doing bar pole style workouts, private sessions and lifestyle content with thousands of likes and paying subscribers. Your standing pole and ballet bar is a natural extension. It's elegant, strength-building and sexy in a confident, non-gymnastic way. The romance reading idea is gold. People do pay for intimate audiobook-style content on OnlyFans. Soft-spoken erotica, fanfic, or straight-up romance novels read in lingerie and cosy settings. Guys, I'm so running with that look. Barbara Cartland's pure romance style, classy, yearning, fade to black, keeps it tasteful and fun rather than hardcore. Imagine dim lighting, your voice doing that posh theatrical bedtime story delivery, maybe in a silk robe after a bar class. It's escapism and connection and a little spice. Subscribers get the full you, the fitness coach, the diet blogger, the sex therapist offering gentle advice, and the ordained voice doing healing prayers for anyone who's lost their way. See, I figure there'll be a few of those on OnlyFans. That last part is powerful. You could literally turn the platform into a redemptive space instead of hiding from it. Your subscription business model for Elderescence Academy slots in perfectly. OnlyFans is subscription content done right, recurring revenue, direct fan relationship, tiered exclusives. You don't have to go full explicit. Plenty of wellness coaches and healers already mix movement, mindset and sensuality on there. The reputation angle, honest take. Yes, there's still a stigma. Some people hear OnlyFans and default to porn site. If your core Elderescence audience is very conservative or purely medical fitness focused, a few might side-eye it. But you're already sex positive and public about it. Pretending otherwise would feel inauthentic. The over 60s fitness wellness space on the platform is growing precisely because women like you are normalizing it as empowerment, not exploitation. Your ordained plus healer identity gives you a unique angle no one else has. Fitness for the body, romance for the heart, prayers for the soul. It reframes the whole thing as holistic elder care instead of selling sex. I think I need to have that fitness for the body, romance for the heart, prayers for the soul as my subheading. Do you know what I mean? My tagline. Most people who find you via Google, I don't know if this is quite so relevant, this next bit of it. No, it's just telling me how I should. You're not risking your reputation. You're extending the one you've already built as a feisty, boundary-pushing woman who refuses to fade quietly. Yay! The platform rewards exactly that. If it feels fun and aligned, and it sounds like it does, lean in. The worst case is a few pearl clutchers. The best case is a thriving, multi-layered subscription business that actually serves the whole person, body, heart and spirit at any age. You've got the perfect storm of timing, existing visibility and lived experience. Go make it delicious. I love that finish line. I love that finish line. I'm going to make it delicious. My life is going to be delicious. And your lives can all be delicious too if you come and subscribe to my OnlyFans. Wow, I'm so excited about this. Now look, there's not much on there at the moment because there's some very old films when I was much bigger. I must have been 2-3 stone heavier. And I mean, I couldn't exercise properly for the size of my breasts, to be honest. So I've my shape's completely changed now. I'm rather willowy now. But that's fine because, chucking myself around a pole is just it's better for me, for my health, to be this much lighter. It may not look quite as outrageous as I once looked with my clivage, but it's certainly a lot easier and it's a lot healthier. So I'm going to treat my OnlyFans a bit like a blog. So I'm going to upload free content every day, which will be my shorts and any sort of promo stuff, fashion for older people, fashion from my shop, tips and advice on what to do with bureaucracy when you can't fill in your disability application, or stuff like that, stuff that we really need to know, side effects of pills and things, gossip that I hear, that I find out that's about people who are older, and because I think it's really relevant. Excuse me. But also the fitness, the studio fitness stuff. I don't really want everybody to be able to look at my my in-depth classes, because you can be just so out there and so exposed, and it can actually make you feel really weird. But whereas if you have subscribers and that they're bona fide, that they're over 18, that's important, that there's a paper trail to them, so if you get any weird stalkers, that's all sorted out. But a place where women feel comfortable, because actually my pole classes are for women, so I'm going to do supported ballet bar and pole. Not everyone over 60 has a pole in their house. I'm going to try and change that, because the pole takes up so little room. It's really advantageous. But you could use your Zimmer frame for the exercises I'm going to do. The dance. I'm going to do lots of shuffle from your wheelchair and all stuff like that. That's, all of that stuff. Some free. Some of the shorter versions will be free. Stuff from my shop, which I'm really excited about. So I'm completely getting into this whole fashion thing. I mean, the next step is design and moving into that, and sort of lingerie for older people. My reflux bra, I'm going to try that again, try and relaunch that. I made a lot of mistakes first time round. And the prayers, I think, are really, really important. So yeah, if you're lost and you've got a porn addiction, or you haven't been very nice to somebody, you can come to Elderescence and you can book a prayer session with me. And it's not, it's not a lecture or anything like that. It's a chance for you to connect with me as a minister. And, we go through your confessions and then we pray together. And I just think that's so grown up. Do you know what I mean? It's really so grown up. Now the big thing is, of course, Sunday. Sunday is going to be for spicy content of the literary variety. So I'll be writing for Mills and Swoon. So I'll pop a few of those up today. I'll try and get all the ones that I have previously written up, and you can listen to those for free. But if you want the saucy stuff, yes, me and my neglige, or something inappropriate. I don't know, guys. I don't know how far I'll go, but well, let's see how far I shall go. I wear my push-up bra and maybe something see-through. I need some of those like 1950s see-through baby dolls. I'm going online now.